Hmm. Hmm. Oh, what's up? Good morning, everyone. We done got a whole earful today. Come on in, y'all. Yo, Creisha, what's up, love? Our nature beauty. Hello, Miss Sexy Ray and Terry. Yeah, I'm off today. I can finally do my live. Cause y'all boo hoo. Hey, Pammy Pooh. Hey, Vimfo. Y'all, if y'all friends with me on Facebook, y'all seen how I look when I watch Straw. I'm so emotional. It just had me in tears, y'all. What's up, Mikey? What you over there doing? What you over there doing? Huh? Making what? Oh, I didn't think you liked them. Plug it up. What blunt? Hey, it's Chris. I said, hey, it's Chris, me. Hey, April. Today has been very eventful, hasn't it? You ain't put it in the microwave. Oh. So what y'all want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about nigga date? Or do we want to talk about the movie first? Which is up to y'all. I'll let y'all choose. I'm just getting up, but I feel a storm brewing. Yeah, it's gonna be a storm right here on YouTube brewing. They was finna brew right now. She messed with the wrong person. Okay, Pammy Pooh. Pammy Pooh said, let's talk about the movie. Okay, we can definitely talk about the movie, y'all. Um, what you want? Hell no. Okay. Baby, April, baby, yes, April, yes. Hey, Jasmine, my love. Okay, y'all. So the movie Straw, because I don't know who all talked about it. Because, like I said, I've been working, so I really have not been able to see everybody's live. I try to get in, show my support, like it, and everything, and share it. Hey, NXS. However, I don't want this. No, I ain't. However, y'all, that movie Straw. I want to say Tyler Perry. I don't care what they say about you, but baby, that one was a tearjerker right there. Y'all, when I say I cried like a newborn baby, I cried because I didn't get the gestic of it at the total end that it had a lot to do with mental illness and she was at her breaking point. Come get that up. Um, that baby had snapped. Reality hadn't set in with her. And that's why it's good to always go get checked out mentally, take mental breaks and everything, because reality can be very overwhelming. That lady had a lot on her shoulders. She was a single mother. She was working at a job, barely, yeah, barely making ends meet. You had a nasty supervisor. Your rent lady, she said she filed eviction on her, and then when she didn't come by 10:30 to pay her rent, she hadn't put the lady's stuff out. Like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? And then and what really got me is because in the end, y'all remember how it showed that I, I think he should come out with a part two. I definitely feel like he should come with a part two. Hey, Luscious Lips. I do think he does need to come out with a part two, because let us see her go to trial. Let us see what they're gonna like. Is they're gonna let her plead insanity and everything? Because y'all, when I tell y'all, what struck me is the lady still put her stuff out. Y'all, let's start there. They seen her going down the steps acting like she was talking to her child the whole time, y'all. We think she's talking to the child because that's what they show us, right? This lady still seeing her doing this, and you still put her stuff out. You have no natural affection. You have no not one. All you worried about is money. Then that girl said, y'all remember when Janiyah asked, she was like, can you ask him to keep his music down so my daughter can sleep at night? All she said was, nah, no. He pay his rent. That's all you worried about. You should have been trying to worry. You should have been thinking about this girl that lost her child the night before. What do she mean? Turn the music down so her daughter can go to sleep. But I guess they had to be a part of the movie. But I was like, y'all ain't checking her mental. And now it makes sense to me when Sinbad was looking at her when she was acting like her daughter was right there, y'all. Sinbad was looking at her like, what's going on with her? And she still, and the thing about it is that woman ain't had a pot to piss in or a window thought an iodine to her name. She's still, and she going through everything she going through, and she still find it in her heart to give that Benny that money, that change, right? So when she goes to the school, I was like, why do people hey you change man? Hey you mean? Hey who mean? Um, no, nobody helped her. No, it doesn't say if she goes to jail or nothing. That's what I'm saying. Tyler Perry needs to come back with a part two so we can see that, because I love how the banker at the end, that banker want to walk her out, want to, support her in that time. And like, you know what I mean? So I do want to see how that's gonna play out. Yes, I was mad at the teacher. I wasn't mad at the teacher. I was just trying to figure out why was the teacher looking at her like that? Like she was waving at her and everything. She was way back and she was like looking at her like, what the fuck is she doing? And I was like, well, why is she looking at her like that? Why is she looking at my sister? I didn't want to tell me the movie. So she's like, you gonna see, you gonna see. So when she gets to work, the man that cussed her out. Now this girl that came to work after she done lost her child. And there's no way in the world they did. Well, no, they didn't know, because the friend, remember her friend Michelle gave her the money for the baby's medicine, and she wouldn't accept the money. She didn't want to do she didn't do handouts, and I commend her on that, because baby, you going through the toughest time of your life, not even knowing that the child had even passed away, right? But she still had so much pride that she wouldn't allow herself to accept. Excuse me, to accept the money that was given to her. Hey, Deborah. Hey, I'm chosen. Hey, you changed me. I didn't like that bank clerk Tessa, because Tessa, why would you call the police, act like she was robbing just because she put that gun out there? That woman said, "Can you cash my check?" That girl wasn't trying to take no money from you. So we're gonna talk about her. But we're gonna start with that boss, that shithole of a boss. He was so mean to her, so cruel to her. And all I can think about, y'all, is, oh nigga, you sold Emmett Till out on the movie Till. You forgot about that. Like I was so mad at him. I just went into Emmett Till. I went straight to Emmett Till. I'm like, oh, Oh, you could be big and bad with her, but you couldn't tell them white folks to leave your house that was coming to you, Moses. Cause his name was Moses in that movie. But you couldn't tell them folks, you couldn't do nothing to them white folks that was coming there to get your 14-year-old great nephew. Girl, y'all, I was mad. I was so mad at him at that point. I was too mad. So she on the phone with the bill collector to come to find out. She told us it was she had us thinking it was the school. Thank you, Mrs. Deborah, for the cash app. She had us think I had me thinking that it was the school. Well, the whole audience thinking it was the school calling. She had to do this. She's going to the bank to go get the money to get the baby for lunch and everything. Like I was like, oh, this lady having a hard time. Then the police officer then cut her off. Then they ran her over. Then told her that he was gonna he was gonna kill her. He was gonna unalive her. Uh, he was gonna unalive her where he won't get into no trouble for it, like that. Okay, so I think that triggered her. Then that boss. So when he fired her, how can and she actually saved you? You know that man read her name tag. You know he did because he was like, and he looked at her name tag. So you know he read her name tag. He done came and jumped on her, pistol whooped her. She ended up getting the gun. She ended up getting the GUN, and baby, got him, saved your life, and you called the police saying she was a part of the robbery, and all she wanted, and you look on the camera, you can see her looking for her check. That's all she wanted. He steady talking. Bow, she get him. All right. That's the only one she was really guilty of, but I really don't say she was guilty of it because he was pissing me off. Um, Let me see every girl when Sherry Shepherd told them folks she had a. It did look like one. I ain't gonna lie. It did. It did look like one, but I was like, nah, man, why? I said they trying to set my friend up. They trying to get my girl. They trying to get my girl. They trying to get her. And I love that the one banker, she did the right thing. She went live on them. And everybody, you could tell that this she said, I didn't want this money. She just giving me all the money. I didn't ask for this. I just want my check cash. Y'all knew then this lady was not trying to rob no bank. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's just life hit her. And life hit her in the toughest spot. And when her daughter, she didn't come to two when her daughter passed in that hospital, reality hadn't set in with her that her daughter was no longer. It triggered something else. Her life went on. She carried on as if that baby was there. So the lady called. No, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't. That's the part I got kind of triggered at. I mean, I triggered at. I got confused at because why would she had called CPS on her when the daughter had passed? Y'all remember at that end, nobody had called sleep when she was going back. When the mom had told her that the baby had passed the night before, they she went back into her memory. She went to the school. The lady asked her why was she there? Is there something she can help her with? That other lady wasn't there, so that was something that happened previously, I believe, with her. Yeah, she had blocked all that out and went like that. Just right here, it resonates with me because I am a single mother. I mean, I got my kids had their father or whatever, except for my youngest one. His father passed. Well, was unalive. However, it resonates because as a single mom, everything is on our shoulders. The world is on our shoulders. Hey, A Stokes. And if we don't get the proper help we need to be able to maintain in this world, we can be just like Janiyah. Because when them kids get sick, guess what? It's us. It falls on us. Them kids need lunch. It falls on us. School clothes. It falls on us. Anything if they want to do summer activities, it or school activities, it falls on us. And that's a lot to bear. She's making bare minimum. Have to pay. This lady check was 561, and out of 561, she had to make sure her child has lunch money. She has to pay rent. Don't forget don't forget the utilities. And she also has to, take care of that baby and get the medicine and everything for the baby. So the irony of it is, even though we are doing everything we can as a parent and as a woman when it comes to our children, we still have to look after ourselves. Everybody hasn't been dealt that bad hand, but the ones that have been dealt that bad hand, I just want to say I commend y'all for everything y'all do, especially the ones who are not out here trying to get a handout, especially the ones that's out here. Hey, 2 cent for you. Hey, Nisha. Especially the ones that's um taking care of everything themselves without any help, not asking for help. It's my like how they look at it. It was I laid down here and did this, so I'm gonna take care of this. That's how I look at it, and I commend them for that. So yes, we do sympathize because the question was brought up. How do we have so much sympathy for the lady on straw? But then if I be our own, cause let me tell you how we got so much sympathy for the lady at straw. Janiyah was a single mother. She didn't have a husband there with her or a baby daddy there with her, living with her to help her to provide for her. She didn't have a big stepper like you, ma'am. It was not a big stepper behind her, no pressure. You get what I'm saying? She did everything for herself. She wouldn't even take money for her child if her child was alive. Just say her child was alive. She wouldn't even accept the money from her friend to get her baby medicine, knowing her baby needed. She'll wait till she cashed her check. You're not doing that. Every life is about money. Okay. Um, so yes, I feel sorry for this because it's somebody in this world that's fighting demons just like Janiyah. This ain't just, yeah, it's a fictional movie, but it's a real life movie. It's reality for a lot of us black single mothers. So yes, we can relate. We can have sympathy for this person. We can have because it's a Janiyah somewhere. We may know a person, know a Janiyah. Hell, we may be a Janiyah. So we are allowed to feel a certain way when it comes to that situation. Hey, Latte. Hey, Kita Key. No, she wasn't being tried. This lady was getting up, doing what she's supposed to do as a woman and as a mother first, every day. And the world was just tearing her down. Like they knew she was timid, she was soft. And it was just like they played on this lady until she snapped. But that police officer, I was so happy because Tiana played that role. I got to give it to Tiana. Tiana played that role. Let me see. Um, I was almost there after me and my ex-husband got a divorce. I had to go back being single mother with 4 kids, and my mental health during that time was all over the place. Exactly. Exactly. So people can't judge. You can't judge a person for having sympathy for this character because a lot of us have been in this place. I'm glad for one that I go get the help I need because I could be triggered. What you know what I'm saying? We're to a point because Everything is on your shoulder. You don't. People don't understand until they're in that situation. You don't know what people deal with on an everyday basis. It's stuff that I have not talked about. I'm not going to talk about when it comes to certain things. But just know that I have had a breaking point where I felt like my kids will be better off without me in their life. Until you get to that point, you can't open your mouth and say nothing. And it takes a lot to get you away from that. You I got my professional help. I had family also that supported me and let me know that okay, shit fucking happens. Cause it does. But you can't beat yourself down when it happens. You pick yourself up and you keep going. And that's what I got from Janaya. This lady was in nursing school. Probably fell in love with the wrong nigga, as per usual. We do. Hey, corporate thug. Fell in love with the wrong nigga. Ended up getting her pregnant. Left her, and she had to pick up the pieces. And didn't have a strong family because she said her and her sister and her mama don't get along. So she didn't have nobody. So yes, I get that. I felt for this character. It it resonates with a lot of single parents. That's just the truth of the matter. Yes, they do. She had a lot to do with that check. Thank you. I was able to get the single mom, but I didn't get my mental health taken care of. I just kept trying to be strong, but now I have to get my mental health together. Latte, please do it. Please do it. Please get that mental, y'all. I didn't know how important it was for our mental state to be intact the way it is. But you get what I'm saying? I didn't understand it until I'm gonna tell you the truth. Until I started working at a bank, they literally okay. The year go by. All right, the new quarter starts January. They make us take 5 mandatory days for a mental break. So I was like, yeah, this shit is stressful. Then you think about it, you're getting stressed at work and then you're getting stressed at home because you got people pulling you each and every way. Little people, your little broke best friends pulling you each and every way, and it's just you. Yeah, that mental break, that's something serious. We do need to get that in check. So Latte, I'm telling you, sister, please go get it. Let me see. I said I'm gonna slap Tyler when I see him. Had me crying. Girl, he had me boo-hooing. I was when they baby when they went in there. I said, why the fuck would they do that? Like when I thought they was finna girl unalive that lady, I was so mad. I was like, the lady losing her mind. She done lost her mind. Why would y'all and y'all knew this? Because I didn't know that they had knew that afternoon that she had even lost her child. I didn't know that. The lady at the bank is the one. She was like, "We've been." I found out that after she's like, I found out after all this happened. That you know what I mean. So basically, it was like she knew this woman needed her, and she was gonna be there for her, and I love that. We have to put ourselves on our own agenda. Never leave yourself off the to-do list. It's important, y'all. Thank you. It is very important. Yep, they knew that morning. That is right. They knew that morning. Man, woo. I'm an emotional person, so I couldn't watch it because I'm pretty sure I could relate. But side note, I don't. Tyler Perry always doing movies about our struggles. Some of us don't experience that life. You know what? And some of us don't. Some of us don't. However, this right here was a reality check. I don't know, for me it was a reality check to make sure I keep up with my mental, because I be in a state where it's like too much is when too much get to being on me, I'll shut down. I will shut down. I get quiet. I shut down. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I get to thinking, my kids will be better off than with me. So I get that part. I got it. But he does do a lot of, and then the thing about it is, I'm gonna just be honest. The ratio of struggling single moms versus uh, a two-parent home, successful Black women and families, the ratio is higher for us struggling single moms. That's the reality of it. And then you got to remember Tyler Perry, where he came from. Single home, single mother. He was raised by his grandparent. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like he does a lot of those movies. Because that's the reality of it with him. Hey, Renithia. I can appreciate him shedding light on Black females struggling in every way. People do not listen to us, so why not show them? Definitely. Because they look at us, oh, you laid down there and made that mistake. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at it. Yes. Let me see. I say Tyler Perry lived a struggle life, and I like that he reminds people of where he came from. He shows us it doesn't matter what task we can get through it. Thank you. Definitely, definitely. Because that's how I looked at it. Like he showed us we can definitely overcome it. We can definitely overcome that. So I definitely appreciate that. So I get quiet to Alexa. It's real out here. Yes. Terry, what you getting for lunch? She's like, Mika and everyone in the chat. I'm on my lunch break. Okay, you on your lunch break. Oh, it is 11:40. Whew. Mm. Mm-hmm. But Tiana Taylor played her part too. I love how when she was like, "I'm not coming out there until y'all make that man leave." He said he was gonna unalive me. Him and that lady, she wrote me up a bunch of. They was not gonna stop until they found out. And when they found who was it. Tiana went up to him and punched him. She was like, "This is all your fault. This is because of you." I thought about it. I was like, "Yeah," because she was all right. I mean, she just went on with the day as if, you know what I'm saying, her child was alive. But had he not triggered what he triggered in her, none of that would have happened. You know? Man, fire from him. Fire from him. That's what I was like, yes. Yes. Because he needed it. Hey, oh, you can't even go to the store, can you, friend? Huh, friend? Yep, slap fire from him. But yeah, I enjoyed that movie. That was one I think Tyler Perry, that was one of his movies that I really, really, really enjoyed. Um I really enjoyed. It's number one. Baby, who? Let me tell you something. I went on there and hit them thumbs up on that movie. And I usually don't do that. Hey, True Slayer. Hey, Michaela. Oh, you ain't watched it yet. What ice cream? Ain't no ice cream in there. That ice cream about gone. You always hungry. Ain't nothing new. Hey, Penny J. But yeah, that was a good movie, y'all. I gotta if you ain't watched it, go watch it. I just gave you a brief summary. Go watch it. The BET Awards, y'all. I think this was the best BET Award since they let Whitney Houston go get the Lifetime Achievement Award. That be because she was high as hell. However, I like the BET Awards this time. But y'all, was the BET Awards, was it? Do it seem like it was extra long to y'all this time? Because I know it was long to me. Because I caught it at 8 o'clock. And it didn't go off until about 11:45. I just, you know, it's some I gotta go back and watch because I missed that whole hour. But yeah, I enjoyed the BET Awards, and then I noticed a lot of people got an iconic award: Snoop Dogg, Jamie Foxx, Mariah Carey, and Kurt Franklin. I don't care what Kurt man when they let Kurt Franklin close that sucker out, baby. Who when he would start singing melodies from man, I was like, oh yeah, I like this ending. I like this was a great. I think they really put a lot of effort, a lot of thought into that award show right there. But I want to just correct them on one thing. Y'all didn't start doing BET Awards until 2001. What was it, 2000? Yeah, 2001 when Whitney got her award show. It was 2001. 106 in Park, it was 25 years. But the BET Awards didn't come out until 2001. I just wanted to correct y'all on that one. Mm. Okay, yes, me too, Latte. I was like, wait a minute. I think they need to split award shows from generation to generations. Hey, that one. Kept looking at her crazy. I told you it was long, and the pre-show was as well. For real, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. And I love that they let the man sing on Boots on the Ground, and he had, Janelle was up there because they think she white and she can do it, and she had on there. I think she rubbed me the wrong way when she's like, because they can't fuck with me. They can't fuck because really, baby, they can. Um, and I felt so bad. I'm gonna tell you who I felt bad because I seen the background and it had Miss Shirley, little Miss Shirley on there. I feel so bad because that's her song, y'all. That's how we sing Miss the little Miss Shirley through that. You know what I'm saying? And I said I would have loved to enjoy seeing her do that on the BET Awards, well, on the pre-show with them. Because that's what a lot of us know Boost from the Ground, seeing that little girl doing it. But I get it, you know. Hey, Sapphire. Okay, Ross. Let me see, April. It didn't dawn on me until they replayed it without the child getting out the car. Thank you. She looked at her. That's when I knew. Hey, everyone. That's when I knew. I was like, wait a minute. This so she and I'm when she was coming down the steps, talking like she was talking to the little girl. And then y'all think about it. When she gave Benny the money, Benny was just looking at her like she was like, what the fuck is going on with her? And boom. Yes. Yes. It all made sense then. Was it everything don't be worth the liability? So I understand as well. Yeah. Um, I missed Maya's performance. I didn't know she did a performance. I missed that. But y'all, I'm gonna say this. Wayne performed. I was like, okay, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne, but why you ain't bring out because they was part of the Hot Boys was part of the, you know what I'm saying, 106 and part. That y'all could have brought them out. Anyway, Mariah Carey performance. Mariah Carey. Why was she just sitting there stiff as a board? She pat her thigh, but we ain't get no movement, no fake dancing, no wannabe dance, no nothing from her. It was not given what it was supposed to be gave, you know. So I don't know. She did. It's just like this is the first time I ever got a BET award, and I'm like for real because baby, you broke the internet with the emancipation of Mimi. Like, wait a minute, girl, BET was playing "We Belong Together" back and forth. What are you talking about? And if my life, no stress, I'm leaving it all behind. I remember they used to play that, and that song she had with Chris Tucker was in a video with her too. Like they had that on rotation. You sure that's the only time? I don't know. Hmm. And I'm gonna be honest, and I like that they let Busta Rhymes be her presenter, but I feel like with Nick being there, I feel cliche, maybe. They should have let Nick present her with that. Or at least walk her out to receive her award. Hmm. Now she be pissing you off. Well, girl, you know they finna be playing it like clockwise, so you got time. Baby, what Kevin Hart gave Nick Cannon? Man, when he was giving out them gifts, when he gave Robin Thicke season, he was like, "Man, I'm the only one who got a Soul Train Music Award." He was like, "And you still need this seasoning." Man, I was hollering. Um, Something I read stated disassociated illness, which is mental illness, and that's what she was having. Yep, she was. You changed from what you get a thumbs down to. Hey, T Nice. Hey, Kayla. Haven't seen you lately. How you doing, love? I wanted to be a part two. I ain't lying. I wanted to be a part two. Hey, Sierra. I wanted to be a part two, Roz. I hope it's a part two. Because I want to know who stuck by her. Hey, Boots. I want to know. Dreamy Girl. I want to know who stuck by her during her time. I really do. I really. Oh, baby, Jamie Foxx had me crying. But when he hit that, he said, "But Stevie, how did you know?" Man, when I tell y'all I was in tears because I wanted to know the same thing. How did he know? I said, Jamie Foxx must not have known that award is heavy. And Stevie said, "You got me fucked up. You finna carry this." So yes, I definitely. Oh, who else? I didn't know Kendrick Lamar had won all them goddamn awards. I only knew the two. Baby, Kevin Hart said, here you go. For the ones you already won. Here you go. And and I seen SZA was there, but remember when the lady said, what's her name? Fatima said the girl wasn't there, but she was in front row with Lizzo. So her and Kendrick Lamar must have paused their concert to come to the BET Awards. I don't know. Baby, I'm ready for Beauty in Black season two, girl, because I really don't want them to. I don't want them to pass Horace off. I don't. I like Horace. I think, man, Horace is man. Look, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Besides some pissing on his stuff on that last episode, right? And the looking at the men part, but outside of just that part, watching Horace like, cause I follow him on TikTok. That's a sexy man. I like that salt and pepper look on him. That great, that right there. Yes, I like it. I like it for him. And he got him a regular wife. Nothing, no. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that. Hmm. So I'm ready for Beauty and Black. I ain't lying. I'm ready for it because I feel like Tyler been starving us a little bit. Because you could have just held the Medea destination where and just gave us some straight good movies. Hmm. I do think that. Hey, Track. Let me see. You'll need to watch Savage Beauty also. So it's so good. Where is it? What is it on, Track? I say Track, not Trick. I don't know who call you Trick, cause Trick is he got an eye now, honey. I like that show too. He is so fine. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna tell my sister like we be watching stuff together. That how she got me on camera laughing. She said it's on Netflix, April. What is he in there rapping to? Mm. So y'all know I got my new job or whatever, y'all. Yeah, and I've been working. Amber said I've been working, y'all. Let me tell you something. I just got certified. Baby, I be selling my ass off over there. When they told me that, regular hours, whatever you get your money, but they said that commission check at the end of the month be it. Baby, baby, who I sell everything in that store, they let me. But who I sell them computers if they let me. You hear me? Cause I want all my money. I actually like my job because it's not busy at all. But when I get customers, because it's not so busy, I make sure my customers don't leave without a new activation at all. They're gonna leave out with something. Y'all, so yes. Hey Robin Buttercup. Hey Real Talk Vibes. Real Talk Vibes. I ain't lying. I be in there trying to sell everything in there. Baby, the way I be in there selling you, cause baby, I think I can be a good old dealer. I think I can be on the corner the way I was in there being there selling. I do. Let me see. Tyler needs to work on his editing. I was hollering somebody on Facebook show where Taraji had the backpack on the counter, and in the other scene it was on her shoulder. But you know what? He did that movie within 4 days, right? He did that movie in 4 days. Let me see. Okay, April, and it's addicting to watch, but make sure you tell us how it was. I'm gonna definitely watch it. I'm gonna watch it now, to be honest, when I get off live. I'm definitely gonna watch it. We need to start an organ selling business. It's people out here need brains. Baby, they can't baby. Baby, that was them folks from Get Out. That's no ma'am. No. Way to go, Lex. Thank you, Bridget. So yes, Lex. Y'all should see me in there. They being coming there. Let it be them old men coming there. And y'all know I didn't still have my wig. I didn't took that wig off because I gotta go get it revamped and everything. So I done took it down. But baby, baby who? They come in there. The old man said, "You gonna be here tomorrow?" I said, "I sure am gonna be here tomorrow." He was like, "I'm coming back in here tomorrow. I'm gonna buy everything you let me buy." I said, "Okay, that's what I'm talking about, granddaddy. Come on." They be in there just a flirting. The man said, "You got a man?" I said, "I sure don't." He said, "Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got me a wife, but I'm trying to have me a little friend." I said, "Baby, let me tell you something. I am not no home wrecker. But whatever money you want to give me, I'm gonna take it. I'll just be honest. But we ain't going no further than that. You know? Stuff like that." Girl, they be in there going crazy. And make it so bad, y'all. Let me tell y'all, make it so bad. My sister, the store that I'm at now, my sister actually used to be the store manager there. She got her another job. So when they see me, hey DS Island. So when they first see me, it was the women too, because I couldn't believe my sister had. Because when I tell you my sister's so nonchalant, and like our attitudes are totally different. Like I'm a people person, she's not. Like we're totally different. That lady said, she was like, "Girl, you act like you don't know who I am." She just looking at me. She's like, "Girl, you act like you don't know who I am, girl." So I played along like I did. Like I said, "I don't like. Who are you?" She was like, "Girl, I come in here every month. You gonna play with me? It's Miss Sankey." I looked. I said, I just looked at her. I looked at her. She said, "Why you keep looking at me like that?" I said, "Because you keep thinking I'm my sister and I ain't my sister." She said, "I know you lying." I said, "No, ma'am." I said, "I'm the older sister." She was like, "I know you lying. Call your sister on the phone real quick. Cause I know y'all lying." I had to text myself. I said, "Girl, I got one of your old customers up here, girl." And she said, "Who?" And I told her who it was. She was like, what she said. I said, "Girl, she always told me she knows I'm lying, then I'm not you." Yes, they be thinking I'm her all the time. Not you need one of those. Oh, he coming out with a new movie. I gotta watch BMF. I ain't even watched the first episode. I gotta go watch BMF. I ain't watched that either yet. Cause I've been watching Mama June. I've been watching Mama June and stuff. And Love After Lockup finna come back on. I've been watching all that. I'm gonna have to get back into it because I've been a girl. Y'all, I'm talking about girl like it's just one of y'all in here. I can't wait for Baseball Wives, the new episode, because Jackie Christie that's who need a mental health check right there. That's who need a mental health check right there. Huh. Cause that lady she going after her own child. But we shouldn't be surprised because how she did the other kid. But I'm trying to figure out, girl, because YouTube, I don't know, allegedly they said her and Chris Webber had something going on, and that's what caused her and Doug to get that divorce. Because y'all know they going through a divorce, allegedly. Well, I heard that it went through the divorce. Mm-hmm. I done heard they went through the and her and Brittany Renner gonna get into it. But Brittany Renner, why you on with your man at the BET Awards? Cause I ain't see you with him. Cause he for the streets. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you, I looked at it like this. I'm not mad that Pumpkin that she did because when you're not happy and y'all trying y'all because he stopped trying. Like he gave up. He didn't even want to go to the counselor or nothing. She was trying to get their marriage back to what it is. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I just feel like because from my understanding, I heard he possibly posted allegedly got a baby on the way. I don't know how true that is or anything like that. But what I will say is I think they might have both just outgrown each other and they both probably want something totally different. Like I'm just gonna put it out there and it's just me. Hey, stop the cap. Um yeah, Robin Buttercup, they getting a divorce. That's the last episode. She told them they're going through with a divorce. She cooked them all breakfast and they found out that they're going through a divorce. That her and Josh is going through a divorce. And the crazy thing about it is the sister just asked Josh to be the surrogate daddy of her and her lover's baby. Right? But I think, I'm gonna be all honesty, that girlfriend gonna get her a black man. And our black man gonna take her. Mm-hmm. And that boy sure enough been in the little black boy to go with Honey Boo Boo. He sure enough been in trouble for a long time. I'm like, damn, is this gonna end? Well, for him, is it gonna end at all? Cause he just been in there for a lie. And I can't blame because June still ain't gave that girl a lot of her money. And if it was any one of us, baby, June would be somewhere tied up until she gave up that money. I ain't lying. Cause she had to give me my money. And then she talking about, yeah, I did something and I profit all the money. My profit was da. Well, girl, don't you owe your daughter money? Give that girl that money. Then she said the daughter trying because they have like I guess they supposed to be like in a diet competition or something like that. Um, now who the fuck is this? Get the hell out of here. Hey, Sabi. Um, what I'm gonna say? Um, she was like, it's not. She's starving herself trying to lose the weight, and we're supposed to be in competition. I'm like, shit. She said she was eating while she was cooking because I do that all the time. You better ask Amber, baby. I've been there, had a whole meal while I done, cooked the meal, baby. I've been there, ate a whole meal while they waiting to eat. And Amber be like, "You ain't gonna eat." I'm like, "Shit, bitch, I was eating while I was cooking." Cause that's how I do. Yeah, hey Dominica, girl, yeah. Cause she look like she high on every scene. She look high on every scene. I ain't lying. Yep, all that money spent on surgeries. Yes. Yeah, I do think she's snorting that money up. I still think she on drugs. And the sad part about it is I didn't know she was that a bad off on drugs like that. Like, cause when she was married, what was his name? Sugar Bear. I didn't take that she was on drugs then. It wasn't giving I'm a junkie. It's like I had a low self esteem about myself, but it was never giving I'm a junkie. And as soon as she lost that weight and started feeling herself, and you know, and WeTV made her a big name, sorta. Yeah. Let me see, Maria Carey is a horrible. Mariah Carey is a horrible performer, great singer, but has no stage pain. And baby, at none, cause go. But let me tell y'all, Glorilla performance A1, and baby, I did not know that Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons went together no more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure, I did not know that. Okay, but back to the performance. Glorilla did a great performance. She could have kept Keisha Cole because Keisha Cole can't sing. Not live. Studio, yes. Live, no. Cause I was like, no, Glow, you ain't need her. Hell, I would have sung it for her. Better than that. She didn't start drugs until Gino. Okay, that's my whole thing. The June was on drugs bad. Her teeth was messed up. That's why she got them teeth done. She got teeth done, body done, but still I gave that baby her money yet. That girl said, leave a message unless your mama. Girl, when I hear that all the time, I be tickled. I'm like, damn, her mama play too much. That girl said, she was like, yes, you reached Alana. Right now I'm not able to come to the phone. Since I ever come to the phone, leave a message. Except for mom, unless your mama. Man, that shit was funny as hell to me. I said, man, who needs an ass machine like that, right? I was too tickled. Oh, you agree with me? She could have kept Keisha Cole. Yeah, she could have kept Keisha Cole. She already. Oh, baby, and they said Keisha Cole was on the morning. It was on the Breakfast Club, baby, throwing shots to Ashanti, talking about I let her sing the hook. Girl, Keisha Cole, you couldn't even hold. Let's go back. Let's go back a couple of years now, when you and Monica had that song, "Trust and Believe." Not trust and believe, trust. Baby, it's your song. But Monica carried it on the BET Awards. You couldn't fuck with this lady. So let's talk about it. What do you mean you gonna let Ashanti do the hooks? Baby, you need to let Ashanti do the whole song. Because Ashanti has appearance, a stage appearance. Ashanti can hold a note. Shit like, come on now, let's be for real here. You throwing out shots, and baby, you ain't got no room to throw not nary shot because you can't even sing live. You straight a studio performer. You should have been right up there with Glow the fuck. Period. Let me see. Then June said that's half her money from when Alana was doing the pageant. Oh, well, give her other half of the fucking money. Shit. Let me see. Hey, Karen. Should give her money then. Give her what's hers though. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on. Like, just give her what's hers. What's up, Am? Just give her what's hers. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, y'all, Keisha Cole, goddamn, was throwing daggers. Like, I'm talking about a whole shade tree. And Ashanti talking about she can do the course. And then she was like, they was talking about their verses thing. She was like, well, it was technical difficulties or whatever. But, you know, it was the energy in there. But y'all don't like, but you got to remember, y'all have a problem with each other because of that dude Chinks. So that we not gonna sit here and act like y'all didn't overcome that. She just better not wear them booty. But she showed back. I would wait, I was looking, I was trying to see if she was gonna have them on. I was like, So, baby, you already had them butt pads on. You can't sing. You're not a performer. Like, you don't dance. Like, we really, like, what is we really doing here? Because, like, what? June had another man before Gino. They had, yup, she sure did. She sure did have that man. The man that she had before Gino is the one that she got caught up with doing, coming to the casino down here in Alabama, down here in Montgomery. We had the casino. She was going to either Victory Land or Doja Road. Them are two of our casinos here, and it's right out. Well, and I want to say Victory Land because she ended up having to move to Tuskegee on one of those, one of her shows. She had to end up moving to Tuskegee because of the probation or whatever, and rehab or whatever was right there. So I'm thinking she went to Victory Land. Yeah. Let me see who was throwing daggers at. Who was she throwing? Oh, she was throwing them at Ashanti. She said Ashanti can sing the hooks, sing the chorus. She said Ashanti can stick to singing the chorus. And I wanted to say, girl, you should stick to just singing at the studio, baby. You shouldn't even pick up a microphone and talk about going live because you can't sing, my dear. You sound horrible. You sound like me. Take about love that she was doing. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, come on now. But I've been said that lady couldn't sing. I remember it was on spring break. It was spring bling when they used to have spring bling. It was like 2000. What year was it, Amber? Because we was living again. We had our apartment together. Was it 2006 or 2007? Let me see. Because Raymond Duke was born in 2006. Y'all was spring bling. Girl, I was in there sick as a dog in my room. And baby, Amber was in there watching the spring bling. And Keisha Cole was singing, I should have cheated. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't know who sound worse, Amber or Keisha. I said Amber. Is that Keisha Cole sounding like that? Amber was like, yup, that was her. But I also know Amber's voice too. But I just couldn't believe she was sounding like Amber was sounding in Amber. I said, oh yeah, nah, this hoe can't sing. But she can't sing. I sound better than Keisha Cole. I wasn't singing that night. I was sick in the bed. Girl, I was sick in the bed. Yep, I was sick in the bed, babe. I need to call Amanda. See if she gonna be this way. Cause I want Cause I know I can get my Let me see. Chat and choose. Create chosen. Let me see. They broke the clip down on Breakfast Club. No, you don't sound better than Keisha. Yes, I do. You can't tell me who I sound better than. That's your opinion. You don't sound better than her, but mine, I sound better than her. Girl, First Lady told you I can really hold a note, and you know she can sing. I'm gonna say, hey again, everyone. I'm listening. Had to let y'all know, they wasn't butt pads. It was her actual ass. Black pantyhose, motherfuckers. It looked like pads first glance. Trust me, I watched it over and over laughing. I'm hollering. Not you doing that. Not you having to watch it over and over. The best I've ever heard Keisha sing was live was when Diddy brought her out last year or the year before. Yup, singing last night. That's it. That's it. And then if you think about it, she could have been lip singing that. She could have been lip singing that. Cause Diddy, all his singers don't always have good voices either. I'm just saying. I'm just being 100. I'm just saying. But I'm finna get off of here because I did just want to come up here for a while and talk about that movie. And I just want and I just want to say this. Nigga Nate, nigga Nate, you done spoke on the wrong motherfucker, ain't it? Cause she on your ass now. Baby, You should have set this one out. You should have found somebody else to do it. You should have let Brianna handle her own business. Because she's the one that started that lady stuff. But you going to get out here and speak for her. And now, you done put your mouth on this lady. Now, she coming for you full throttle. But when I seen her, I thought she was saging herself. I was like, oh, she's saging herself because I sage. You know, right? I said, oh, that ain't no motherfucker sage. Then she said, I'm by the river. Then she turned around and said, next time, I'm gonna be at the graveyard. Nate, you done spoke on the wrong woman today. You should have shut up. You should have shut the hell up. But you didn't. And guess what? Now you getting what you asked for. Let me see. We could have used Keisha back in the game. I like them both, but neither one of them can sing live. I like Ashanti, but she gives a performance though. When I first saw it, I was done on the floor done. Yes. Yes, Cree. Yes, Cree is me. She done spoke on the wrong person, put her mouth on the wrong person, and now she about to get her karma. This for everyone that you done bothered, baby. Do you not know that like you really messed up? You really messed up. You should have set this one out, sis. Bruh. You should have set this one out, bruh. You should have set this one as Samaj said, bruh, you should have set this one out. They told you about getting in women business. You niggas need to stay out of women business. They told you this. But see, this the thing. This lady, and then y'all come out with that, because I want to touch base on this one too, real quick. After Brianna was exposed for you stealing this lady's ebook, y'all come out with some chick that got got some type of mental illness, a criminal all her life. Talk about she was SA, what was great. She can't stand to face a RH. And baby, she didn't even know who RH was when they said Robert. So make it make sense. Why do we do this? Why do y'all do yourselves like this? Why do y'all put this fake narrative out here about this person? Like y'all couldn't win with the DV. You couldn't win with the fake DV, the frame DV. You can't win. Like, what is it gonna take for y'all to just stop? That girl had no. Her statement was very. She was incredible. Her body language, if you look at her, her body language said it all. I was lying. I'm lying. Why did she hide her face and then come back? She crying. She had to think of something or listen to something for her to come back crying. Like her story is not even plausible. But again, this is what y'all do. Make fake stories up. Then come in here with no proof, no receipts, no nothing. Like y'all, when are y'all gonna give it up? Let it be. Not Bikini Bottom with SpongeBob. Let me see. That one girl said they had sex in the Tesla, right? No, that not that one. Not that one. Told me to suck on her toes yesterday. I hope hope she casts her ass to the bottom of Bikini Bottom with SpongeBob for all I can. Wait a minute. I know she ain't invited nobody to suck them ugly men toes of hers. Y'all seen that lady feet? Why is her feet two shade, three, four different shades from her body too, and a wrinkle? It is wrinkled. Let me see. Now, not the one girl that said about the Tesla, not her. She ain't had no proof, no receipts. They threw her away. Everybody debunked what she said. Now people debunking what this girl. Her name is Convacia, whatever her name is. But she lied. She's lying. Somebody mentioned Robert's name and a Robert something. She said, "Who is Robert?" So y'all fucked up then. Y'all let somebody who ain't know what they was even talk about come on there and do that. Like y'all, we know when it's a setup because nigga Nate was in this girl's live talking shit, big shit to Latte. Like, and y'all want us to believe that somebody just came out and said this? No, it so happened. This person said this all this time. 3 years. I'm going on 3 years since this saga been going on. And you just now coming out talking about this man did this to you. Where is your police report at? Talking about you didn't want to do the police report your because you was afraid of your pimp is what I'll call them. Because you was afraid of your pimp. Like Lupac said, that'd have been killing two birds with one stone. Why would you not? If it happened. Y'all conveniently come out with this once Brianna's been exposed as being someone who stole a copyright. And y'all come back with like it never fails with y'all. Come be more original. Like quit fighting her battles. Let her deal with it because she's still out here trying to sell this lady books and double the money. Let it be. Let her get in her own truck. Quit trying to save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Let it go. You, girl, please. Ain't no way. Mm-mm. The Tesla girl said CW called CPS on her. Tesla girl just recently got a house because she was homeless at the time. At the same time, CW was homeless. Okay, let me see. That was the one they crashed as dummies, and they mission failed. Very much so failed. Yeah. What you hiring for, Latte? Yeah, they be coming out here having these people do these dummy missions and these crash. Hey, y'all, please. So I'm and we got Father's Day weekend coming up, and I ain't getting I ain't getting nobody cheap. Like they ain't my daddy. But I am gonna get my brother something because he helps me out when it comes to my boy. So I definitely finna get. I don't know if I'm gonna get him something or take him out to eat, but I'm gonna do something. If he don't get on my nerves, but I'm gonna do something for him. Now the other one, the two oldest one, they dead. Let them figure it out. Hey Denise. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. But I am about to get off. Because I got some stuff that I gotta take care of. So I'm finna get dressed. I will see y'all and talk to you guys later. I love y'all.